a few years ago, we got scammed around $3 million, something like that, right? Was that scam supposed to happen to us? Yes, absolutely. If I went back in time, should I have said yes to the business or the proposal? If I go back in time, I should still say yes to it. Because it was a big deal, that made me rethink, okay, what's happening in my conscious and subconscious, and how do I really realign it so that it becomes stronger for my future? Namaste, everyone.
Namaste.
It's been a long time.
It's been a
So
very,
tell them
very
all where
long
you've
time.
been.
So hi everyone, if you recognize this space, it's been a minute. Where have I been? I've been all around the world. He actually gave me a new nickname, Dora the Explorer.
Dora the Explorer. She's been exploring everywhere. You may remember Nishma from our early episodes of Ask Master Anything. So today we decided to come here and have a conversation, and
Yes.
she's been noticing a few things that people have been encountering when it comes to law of attraction manifestation. So we're going to have a discussion while we eat some protein ice cream that is courtesy of Mahag and her special hats.
Thank you.
Sponsored by her hats. Okay, Nishma,
Thank you,
let's
Mahag.
start.
So I've been noticing that a lot of the time when it comes to manifestation and law of attraction, people they have so many things they want to manifest.
Right.
However, they're stuck,
Right.
right? They say, oh, I've been trying all these things. However, my manifestation is not coming true. So what is it that's stopping them from receiving what they want? Or what is it that's blocking their
Okay,
manifestation?
well, let's do this then. Are there any things in your life that you're wanting to manifest right now?
Oh, yes, of course.
Okay, say it.
Oh, like, am I revealing all my secrets here?
So by
No?
so by discussing her manifestation, what she wants, hopefully this will be able to answer some of the alignment that you guys may be missing to be able to attract what you want in life, right? So go. What is it you're looking to manifest in your life?
I'm looking to manifest a loving partner.
A loving partner.
Yes.
Okay. If you want to manifest a living partner, and right now she doesn't have a living partner, she's looking to manifest a living partner. So there has to be some things that are out of alignment. Manifestation is 100% to do with alignment only, right? So now the alignment will start with the first thing. Number one, if you guys are taking notes, you can write this down. So the first thing will be your thoughts, which are your conscious and your subconscious thoughts. So is there any times where you feel unworthy of things?
Yes.
Like when people will give you something, you feel like, well, you say no, it's okay, you try to figure out yourself because you feel maybe unconsciously unworthy or you don't deserve it.
I feel like a lot of the times subconsciously it happens, but when I'm aware of it, I'm like, oh, I didn't realize I've been thinking this way, but I do catch myself time to time that.
Right. So if you,
those thoughts.
right, the times you catch yourself are the times you become conscious about it, right?
Right.
So when you become conscious about it, it means that inside your unconscious, there really is some maybe lack there or some problems happening there. So if that's happening, then the first thing you got to do is you got to reprogram your subconscious mind. So a lot of it has to do with that unconscious part of it, okay? So that's the mind, that's the thinking. The second part, number two, okay, what you got to align after the thoughts is your emotions, your feelings. So if you had to assess your feelings and your emotions every day, let's say for example, anger, frustration, stress, anxiety, jealousy, frustration, any of these things that I've just said, any of the words that I've just said, do you resonate with any of them? Like, do you ever feel that way? Are there days, are there times where you feel that way?
Yes.
Which ones do you feel? Sometimes, whichever ones it is.
The first thing that pops to my mind whenever I see a loving couple, I feel like, oh, I wish I had that. So maybe a little bit of jealousy there.
Okay.
And feeling like, oh, what they have, I don't think I can have. It's like the comparison a lot of the time.
Okay,
comparing
comparison.
myself, yeah.
Okay. Comparison, lack of, maybe a bit of jealousy, some things like that. You sometimes have those feelings, right? It's, by the way, it's very big that she's owning up to this because it's not easy to own up to, you know, our own imperfections, right? But
I have no choice right now.
but it's, what's that?
I have no choice right now.
Have no choice but to speak out, right? So these things are your feelings. Your feelings is your emotions is your vibrations, if they're not aligned with what you actually want, instead you have these lower vibrational frequencies, it's going to block or stop the manifestation from happening. So number one, we've addressed thoughts, which is your conscious thoughts and your unconscious thoughts. Number two, we've addressed also your feelings. Now, I'm sure you know, because you've been to a lot of classes and courses and programs and things like that. You just came back from Bali and your yoga training. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
But I'm sure you know, when you feel these negative vibrations or these negative emotions, what do you do? What can you do?
I just decided to take a bite of ice cream. Why did you ask me a question?
I think that was actually the answer. You take a bite of ice cream, it'll probably shift your emotions, no? Ice cream makes you happy, no?
I'm really happy.
So aside from taking ice cream, what practices can you do to shift it?
First thing is, well, what I do, whenever I'm aware of my thoughts, whenever I am aware, so that's the key word there, I think of the opposite way. So if I'm thinking of something black, then I just change my mindset. I think of something that is more positive and switch my thinking.
Okay, so you start thinking about maybe things that you're grateful for? Or...
Yes,
right,
yes,
okay.
and that is going to work out.
So that's the perfect way. So as you guys heard, Nishma actually said first that the first step to change is awareness. You've got to be aware. You cannot change what you cannot see. So you first need to become aware. And how do you become more aware in life? Because if you don't see your problems, you don't see your emotions, you don't see your vibrations, then obviously you can't change it. But awareness comes from constant practice of breath work. Breath work is what brings you into the present moment at any moment. If you take a slow, deep inhale and a gentle, relaxing exhale, you will find that stillness if you take that slow inhale, exhale, and that'll bring you back into the moment. While you bring yourself back into the moment, now you can become more aware of, what am I feeling right now? Is it jealousy? Is it hate? Is it anger? Is it frustration? Is it lack? Right? And then shift your way into gratitude, and then shift your way into what you want to feel. Right? And by the way, this type of shift can happen in an instant. It comes with a decision. So that's the second thing. It's to do with our emotional frequency, therefore our vibrational frequency, and therefore our attraction. The third thing is to do with action. So what actions are you taking to meet the love of your life?
Not enough. I should be. Well, going out of my way to getting out of my comfort zone.
Right.
And
So I know
Nishma.
Nishma, she likes her time, like me time. She likes to hide in a bedroom. She likes to not speak to anybody. She can go days on end by herself, and she'll be having a great time.
No, I'm an introvert.
Yeah. Unless your manifestation powers are extremely, extremely strong, to be able to be such a magnet that you attract somebody, some stranger of a soulmate, to come to my house, knock on the door, then walk upstairs to find your bedroom, knock on the door and say, hey, by the way, universe sent me, which is going to be very tall order. It's going to be very quite hard to actually manifest that, because you are not getting out of your way to go and take the action to meet somebody. So every part, law of attraction, I always say action is included in it. Law of attraction can attract an opportunity, but action claims the opportunity. But if she is hiding in her room every single day, then obviously it's not going to happen. So this is where, by going back to being Dora the Explorer, may help her a little bit by meeting somebody outside.
That's what I'm doing.
Very good. There you go. Okay. So that's the third thing. Now the fourth thing is, when you take the action and you meet the person, okay, there comes trust and surrender flowing with the energies. Because is it true that sometimes the universe can give you something and sometimes you start questioning, is this for me? Is it not? Right? That's why we always have the saying, we say, everything that shows up for me is for me. because you attract your vibrational frequency. But can you, in those moments, really say, wait there a second, why is universe giving me this person in front of me? There must be a reason, and why am I constantly rejecting this thing? And if that is the case, then you need to really consider why you are doing so, and where has your trust gone between you and the universe? Because essentially, the universe gives you everything that you want, everything that you need, everything to be able to help you on your journey. So being able to say yes is also a very important part of receiving the parcel.
However, the confusion there lies in whether or not you know that's what is what you asked for. Let's say I meet a person and
No. Everything is what you asked for. Everything is either consciously or unconsciously what you asked for. Right. So now the question comes, what if you unconsciously asked for it, meaning that it's not actually what you want, but you unconsciously asked for it and it's not for you?
Right.
It is for you. If you unconsciously ask for something, it means that you did not know, you could not align exactly to your consciousness of what you want. And if that's the case, you attract the wrong thing. The wrong thing is the right thing for you. Because in that moment, you're supposed to say yes to the wrong thing, to then come to the awakening and realization that it was the wrong thing, and to be able to go back to square one and change your unconscious mind because you've seen the result. But if we don't make the mistake, let's say, for example, a few years ago, we got scammed around $3 million, something like that, right? Was that scam supposed to happen to us? Yes, absolutely. If I went back in time, should I have said yes to the business or the proposal? If I go back in time, I should still say yes to it. Because it was a big deal, that made me rethink, okay, what's happening in my conscious and subconscious, and how do I really realign it so that it becomes stronger for my future? That's why I always say to people, there's no wrong decisions. If we commit fully to everything that shows up in front of us, the answers will come and the change will also happen. So yeah, that's the fourth thing. Okay, moving on to the fifth thing is when it comes to law of attraction and manifestation and aligning, it's not just about getting what you want, but it's about keeping what you want. Keeping what you want has absolute to do with discipline, consistency, right? We always say persistence allows you to get it, consistency allows you to keep it. The biggest problem is sometimes people, they get something and it doesn't last very long.
Right.
Like they have it and they think, oh, I just manifested it, and suddenly they disappear or it changes, right? But that's because of the lack of consistency. So that is the energy and momentum, that consistency of the energy will keep the thing long lasting. So these are the 5 things when it comes to manifestation. If it's not working for you, you need to go down the checklist and ask yourself the question, which one am I right now misaligned with?
It's great points. Good points. Make sure you're taking all the notes. For me, the biggest aha moment was when you mentioned, even if it's the wrong thing, it's the right thing.
Yeah, the wrong thing, because the universe will not make a mistake. It will give you everything that you require. You see, people think that the universe will... Remember what I said in Kenya? When I asked the kids during church, when I was doing the...
Yes.
I asked the kids, I said, does God give you everything you want? They said, yes. I said, no, God gives you everything that you need. So is everything for you? Yes, it is. Is the lessons for you? Yes, it is. Is the challenges for you? Yes, it is. Is the wrong people for you? Yes, it is. Because you need the wrong people to know what the right people is.
Very true. Very powerful.
So, that's today's episode. She's so rusty, she can't remember how to end the episode.
I haven't done this in a long time, so those are the 5 points that you guys were looking for. And thank you so much, Master, for sharing all those valuable points, and hope you guys got something from it as well. So make sure you're taking good notes as well, and we'll come back with another episode with more information. So if you like it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and make sure to comment and let us know where you're tuned in from. That's always good to know. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel as well, and we'll come back with another great episode.
Thank you.
That's it. Thank you.
Namaste. Namo Himalaya.
Namaste. I'll finish my ice cream now.